And here we go. Hey, what's up guys? Vag here, and I thought I'd do something a little bit different today. It occurred to me while running through Drum Cost to the Dark Temple that I've done a lot of guide videos, I've done a lot of PvP videos, and there's something I've been doing since level 10 that I think is a really easy, really efficient way to pick up some nice gear for level 20. And for those of you who do know about it, you've stumbled across a video about something you already know, so feel free to watch it, but for those of you who don't know, sorry, it's an efficient, easy way to pick up gear if you are a very patient person. So diving right into it, I don't want to take up too much time. You're going to run war zones over and over and over and over and over, mixing in the occasional. Oh, excuse me. Of course, I start recording and I get the hiccups, so that's fantastic. In once in a while, a flashpoint, or especially once you hit 15, the tactical flashpoints. The reason for that is you pick up some basic comms, and basic comms are going to help you out as well. So we picked up a lot of Warzone comms, and as you do those war zones, depending on how many medals you get, it'll be slow in the beginning. You'll get probably 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 medals maybe, but as you get more of your abilities and you get up closer to especially your 16, 17, 18, 19, you're going to be averaging about 8 to 13 medals a match, and really the most you can get from a match is 8 or 9, I think. I don't know if it depends on the Warzone. I haven't paid that much attention. I'm not an avid PvPer. I don't play the game to PvP like a lot of those diehard PvPists out there, but it's 8 or 9 comms is the most you can get. So there's a maximum to how many commendations you can get for each Warzone. 8 or 9 medals, sorry. 8 or 9 medals, which for every medal you get a certain number of Warzone comms. So you're going to alternate between, not alternate specifically back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, but run a few war zones and pick up a flashpoint or two, especially the tactical flashpoints, as they give you 20 basic comms daily and 10 basic comms daily for the regular flashpoints. So you can run those a bunch of times until you have enough. You can find a vendor on Drum Cost, and I'll show you where that is right now. You won't be able to see the mouse, but hopefully you'll get an idea. Over here by Cost City, where you see that Cost City General Taxi popping up, to the right there, if you go over a little bit there to the little open square, where the path leads down. Sorry, the path leads down. Almost looks like the Big Dipper down here, just to the right of where that's popping up. The Cost City entrance speeder. There are vendors down there that sell PvP gear for each class, and that PvP gear is available at level 20. Now, the difference between the level 20 stuff and the level, I'm not even sure. I don't think the level 40 has any expertise on it either. That's not till you get up to the higher levels, your 50s, your 55s. But it's some actually really nice gear for level 20, and it's not too expensive. You run a couple of war zones, you got enough for a piece. Also, it'll help you level up, so that's always an important thing. And if you have any experience boosts, you can couple those with your war zones, and you level up pretty quickly. I started PvPing around level 13 or so, and I've alternated with doing that and flashpoints. And I'm at 19, and I am missing 3 pieces of the gear. That's me that wants to collect it the whole entire time. I'm missing the helmet and 2 implants, and I already have 384, so I need about 1,000 to actually afford all 3 of those pieces. So like I said, no expertise on the PvP gear, and you can level up in the war zones to pick that up. Makes it a lot easier to get your hands on gear at some lower levels, to me, and it's right there in Drum Cost, so if you want to do your planet quest at the same time, or you want to do your class quest at the same time, you can do that, and then just taxi back to the Cost City entrance and go right into where that vendor is. Your basic comms, the reason I don't say just go through PvP altogether is that vendor does not sell PvP weapons. The vendor on the fleet does. However, I find that it's easier to pick yourself up some purple mod. I don't have any yet. Obviously, you can see my gear is absolutely terrible. I have a helmet, but I'm wearing this for the sake of the video because this just looks awful. My gear is absolute crap. I've got greens from the beginning planet and only 2 pieces from an actual flashpoint. I don't need it with the bolster, and at the level that I was able to run my class quest without any problem for a starting planet. So your basic comms come into play. You can head to your closest fleet vendor. Once you go to Coruscant, I would recommend just waiting till 20. I think it's level 21. It's either 19 or 21. It's always one level over or one level under your completely even levels like 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Pick up some purple mods from your vendor, your appropriate class vendor, and use those basic comms to do that. Pick yourself up a customizable shield and a customizable blaster, and really any other piece you want. If you want to swap out of a few of these mods from the PvP vendor, the chest and the legs are moddable. If you want to swap out a couple of those because you want a few more points in endurance or in power, you can go ahead and do that too. There are role specific that have just a little more endurance and less power for tank or whatever. But the generator and the blaster for sure. Pick yourself up some purple mods, and throw those in there, and your level 20 gear will be good to go. I don't recommend doing it this way for level 20 to 40, although there is 40 PvP gear. I might pick that stuff up just for the look of it. I really like the shiny red and white, red and silver armor for the Power Tech class role. But 20 to 40 is a big leap to take for not upgrading your armor and just running PvP. You might struggle with some of the flashpoints or with some of your class quests if you have that large of a gap. Now in PvP, the bolster is active from levels 1 or level 10 to 59, I believe now. So you can go in there and still have a chance no matter what level you are, really. You hear a lot of level 10, level 15 can't go up against level 30. Well, the level 15 stuns and a few shields or trick type abilities, they more than definitely can go up against level 30 and have a chance. I mean, you're not going to stomp the level 30 because he has a few more tricks up his sleeve. But you definitely are viable. You definitely are able to have fun and actually participate in PvP. So run those war zones, get your comms, buy your level 20 gear, the vendor on Drum and Koss. Grab some basic comms from especially the Quat drive yards. Flashpoint, it's 20 basic for the daily, and then the regular flashpoints are 10 basic for the daily. You're going to be able to pick up some really nice gear with those, and like I said, use your basic comms to pick up some mods at the fleet for your blaster and your shield generator. So that's really, also you can do that for your companion too. If I haven't upgraded Mako's equipment at all, but if you're running flashpoints and nobody else needs on the piece of gear, go ahead and check with them and make sure you can need on it, and you can pick up some nice gear for your companion too. If you want to go the other and pick up flashpoint gear for yourself, and then run PvP for your companion to gear up, if you think that that's better for you, they can absolutely do that. They can wear the stuff. Mako, for instance, is basically an operative, so she's going to wear medium armor with endurance and cunning on it, and you can most definitely pick up the operative gear at the PvP vendor for 20 and gear her up as well. Now, I won't have time to do that. I'll probably just start gearing her up in the Athos flashpoint, but you're more than welcome to do it any way you want. So that's going to be it. It's going to be a pretty short video. I just wanted to share that with you guys. If maybe you didn't think about it, or maybe you did know and forgot, or maybe you know and you're just watching the video because you like the sound of my voice. I don't know. But if you didn't know about that, it's a nice way to learn your class mechanics, especially with a tanking rotation or a taunt, learn how taunt works and things like that. And also a very nice way to pick up some gear at level 20. Also, you can keep the chest and the legs around and mod those out as well, because some of your most of your flashpoint gear is moddable as well, but you do get those pants and chest right at level 20 to throw some mods in. If you like the look of it, you can keep it and throw some nice mods in there, and it just makes it a little simpler. So I'm starting to ramble now. I'm going to go ahead and end the video. It's going to be around 9 minutes. Hopefully that helped you out a little bit. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know if you want to see anything else, maybe some tips and tricks I know of that I can help you with, or things that I know. Since I have been playing a very long time, I like to think I know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to get out of here. I'll see you. Excuse me. I'll see you next time, guys. Finn.